Hello again, YouTube. This is the YouTube Avenger 696, bringing you the second TCG news update. Just recently, I think it's the last week or so, Konami has now confirmed Structure Deck 22, Dragonic Legion, will be coming out in TCG in February 2012. Now, this is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, because normally decks that come out of that, or structure decks or that come out in the OCG, they take like 6, 7 or 5, at least good 5-6 months before they make it into TCG. But this is very quick, because the OCG version has only been out, I think, about a month or so. So this is very quick. I'm glad they're actually pushing this, because it's going to produce a lot of sales for the end of the format. I know I'll be running this for the remainder of the format come February. As you probably know, it's from the spoilers from websites, etc. This is the Chaos Dragon deck. As you can see from the writing here, it says Dragons of Light and Dark have put aside their differences to unite as one unstoppable force. This deck basically it combines the powers of light and dark cards, light and dark dragon type monsters, and it's going to be very interesting to see what cards they will give us in this compared to the OCG version. So I know a lot of things might not get reprinted. Let me just jump across quickly to the OCG version till I show you what's been confirmed for their structure deck. Obviously we're going to get Light Pulsar, we're going to get Dark Flare Dragon, we're going to get Eclipse Wyvern. I know they've changed the ruling on Light Pulsar at the minute, because it's there was an OTK/FTK floating around with that, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it's going to do now. Some of these cards I think are pretty broken. Dark Flare Dragon is especially, like, I thought of a few combos with it myself already, and I don't even have the card yet, so it's going to be very interesting. Obviously Blue Eyes reprint, we should get that. Red Eyes reprint, we should get that. Whitestone Legend, Red Eyes Black Chick, Axe Dragon, and Vice Dragon. We should get Vice Dragon, hopefully, because it was reprinted as a gold this year in the Gold Series. Light Lord Dragoneth, I'm not too sure on this one why they put that in there. Maybe it's just because it's a light dragon, and plus the piercing damage, and plus it mills cards to the graveyard. So hopefully that you want to mill off a couple of dragons or something for Darkness or Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Material Dragon, I think that's probably prime material. The big card that I seen in this spoiler was Dark Arm Dragon. This is very big, especially for OCG, because I know, like, they've had it for years. Like, the just getting reprinted as a commons, it just gives them so much more opportunity just to run it more. Like TCG, I doubt we will get this. I have my doubts in that. I very much have my doubts in that they'll give us that. Well, after they give us the super version, I'm not quite sure, but if they give us this, it'll be the most ridiculous thing they've done in a long time. They didn't give us Christia for the fairy deck, but this will be very interesting to see if they will give us this. Darkness Metal, they have to give us that, because we've only had one reprint of this card and all the time it's been out, so that would be a lovely reprint to see that reprinted. Chaos Sorcerer, obviously, because it's chaos. It's a chaos theme. Lord of Dragons, obviously, again for your dragons. Excuse me, sorry. Chaos Zone, it's pretty decent field spell. For every card that's moved from play, you keep putting a chaos counter on it, and then you can, when the Chaos Zone is sent from deck to graveyard, from field to graveyard by an opponent's card effect, like Heavy Storm, Dust Tornado, Breaker, stuff like that, Heavy Storm, MST, etc. You can add one light or dark monster from your deck to your hand with a level equal to or lower than the number of chaos counters that were on the card at that time. That is very, very good for my opinion, especially if you like if you're combining just like a Dragon Chaos Turbo theme to the deck. You can just keep moving like every turn, just moving like a boss every turn, add counters to it, and then just destroy that fucker and make them destroy it, and then just get your plus off it. It's quite ridiculous. Burst Stream of Destruction, that's very nice to see in there. Just all the old reprints as you can see here. Charge the Light Brigade, that's another big card I noticed that we might not get. Because as far as I know, we've only had the TCG has only had one reprint of it, and that was the Super, not too long ago, but 6, 7, 8 months ago maybe. So it'll be interesting to see whether they give us that. Dragon Reincarnation, I think this is very, very good. You can send one face-up Dragon type monster you control. Select one face-up Dragon type monster you control and move from play, and then special summon Dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard. Like if you have a weak dragon in your hand, excuse me, excuse me, sorry about that. If you have a weak Dragon type monster in your hand and you have that face down, you can summon the dragon and then chain with Dragon Reincarnation, remove from play, special summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard. Say if you have a Darkness Metal or a Blue Eyes or a Prime Material in your graveyard, just keep bringing it back and back, which is very, very good for pluses. And plus it adds to the field spell as well. Burst Breath, yeah, obviously because it's dragons, it's very, very good. Call of the Haunted and Escape from the Dark Dimension. It'll be very, very interesting to see what the TCG gets in this. Now, as far as I'm aware, this will be the start of the new variant of structure decks. It's going to be 2 ultras and a super now, rather than the old versions of being 1 ultra and 2 supers. I actually quite like this. It's a better idea from Konami this way. I like it, although it would be quite awesome if they did 3 ultra rares. I think that'd be brilliant, but they're heading the right step anyway, so let's hope they continue. As always, guys, leave your posts, comments down below of what you think this deck can do. Do you think it's gonna push dragons into top tier for the rest of the format, and then leading into March ban list? We all know Konami's gonna make big money off this, especially if they give us cards like Dark Arm Dragon, etc. It's going to be very, very good to see what other cards they're going to give us and what cards they're not going to give us. Like, because I know in the previous structure deck, they left stuff out. Like for Dark Worlds, we were meant to get Dark Necrofear and Giant Germs, and they didn't give us them. I don't know why. Konami been dickish, I suppose, but it'll be very interesting to see what they give us in this and what they don't give us. Also, yeah, the deck box looks quite awesome. Like, that is going to be such a sexual mat, I'm not gonna lie. That looks really, really cool. But yeah, as always, guys, like, favorite, subscribe, and just leave a comment down below, and we can start this discussion on what we think is going to be in the deck, what things are not going to be in it. Are dragons going to go top tier for the rest of the format when this comes out, leading into March ban list? Just stuff like that in general. That's it for the minute, guys. Thanks.